Alright, so I've done my research on this lovely cat's name. Turns out it's a Japanese name, so it's Saeko. Saeko. I'm probably still gonna mispronounce it if I'm saying it a little fast, but I'm gonna be doing my best shot. So if I accidentally say Psycho or just Sako by accident, please know it's not my intention. I'm trying my best to pronounce it correctly. But regardless, I am very glad to see her as a part of the clan. We do just need to try and get even more fresh blood here because as much as I love this lovely little family tree provided to us by Bonsai Tuft, may he rest in peace, it's not going to become a proper clan if they're the only ones here. Saiko here is going to provide some much needed fresh blood, but we need more. Just right now, everybody's a little dark colored. Might be fun to get some extra pops of color. Like they do blend into the background pretty well. But regardless, it'll be nice. It'll just be nice. And of course, if you guys want me to name a cat after you, like lovely Saffron Shade over here is named after Saffronique, you can join my Patreon, or actually you can also sub to my Twitch, because that's a new thing. I got my first Twitch sub recently, so I figured since it's about the same cost, I'll give it the same benefit in my ClanGen series, if that's something you're interested in, so why not? That also means the next cat who joins is going to be Wildfire, so thank you so much to Wildfire, of course, and for that, let's see if we can actually find a Wildfire to join us in this clan, or clan to be. Saffron Shade was seen touching noses with a loner. Scandalous, oh boy. Wild Skitter breathes a small sigh of relief. Finally, the deep throbbing in their head has resided. Finally. And Ant Paw is now Ant Tree, and honored for their dignity. Ah, good. I forgot. You were still an apprentice. It's so good to see you a warrior now. Saffron Shade saw Petunia Mask the other day, but didn't get a chance to meow hello. Saffron Shade, Sako, and Pronghorn had a nice talk while eating. Wild Skitter is giving Pronghorn Smoke a task. Has Pronghorn Smoke been the one that's like always trying to help in the medicine den? I'm trying to remember. I think that they were. Petunia Mask chats with Saffron Shade while grabbing something to eat. Ant Tree asks Wild Skitter how they're doing. Pronghorn Smoke spent a long time talking with Saiko and was impressed by Saiko's insight, and Saiko swaps favorite prey with Pronghorn Smoke. Pronghorn Smoke and Saiko are spending a lot of time together. That's kind of nice. How is everybody, though? Wild Skitter's eavesdropping on Saffron Shade? Come on, you don't need to do that. Saiko had a nightmare involving the rushing river nearby. Oh dear. Hopefully you don't have to worry about the river. Maybe the river flooded. I do see the river in the background, actually. You can kind of see it right there. Yeah, maybe it flooded, like, from time to time because of, like, maybe, like, a dam broke, or maybe, like, something's been going on with, like, machinery type stuff. I don't know. I'm kind of trying to, like, think of, like, why, like, maybe, like, there's, like, a particularly rainy season that causes it to flood, or something like that. And of course, it could be like very dangerous. It is also much closer to that two-legged nest over there than it is to our camp. And because you're formerly a kitty pet, that means that you're going to be in a lot more danger from it. Saffron Shade wishes, well, you don't have a leader, so I guess you wish that like you would have a chance to go on a quest. But I mean, we don't have a leader currently, so you're not wishing your leader would choose you. You just want to go on the quest. Petunia Mask is giving some advice to Saiko. Okay, I think like because you're like more used to living in the clan, like you're kind of giving some advice to Saiko, like trying to like let them know, okay, so this is how this is where the fresh kill pile is. This is how this thing works. Axel, my goodness. Pronghorn Smoke is feeling perplexed. I mean, I'm not sure why, but sure. Don't you have the most experience out of the 3 apprentices or former apprentices? You shouldn't be as perplexed. And Ant Tree saw a two-legged kit playing with a kitty pet. So they're still, like, it is interesting to see, like, how this nearby place still has kitty pets. But like I've said before, it's probably, like, a case of, like, they're helping to, like, make sure the food supply doesn't get into by any rodents or something, making sure, like, to keep pests away, sort of thing. That's kind of how I see it. As for patrols, we currently have Ooh, we need 17 prey. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm gonna send Sayako, Ant Tree, and I'll send, how about I send Petunia Mask as well? Or actually, instead of Petunia Mask, I'll send Pronghorn Smoke. And the three of you can go on a random patrol together. I'd like to see what you guys come up with. We have enough prey for now. Actually, I'm gonna send you on a hunting patrol just in case some of it starts to rot or something, so let's do a hunting patrol. As they head out into Forgotten Clan's territory, Sayako suggests a high-cover hunting ground, perfect for ambushing. Ooh, that's an interesting take on things. In setting up an overly complicated ambush strategy, all the cats do is drive away the local prey from the area and also fall over each other a bit. Sayako, you tried. You're still trying to find your footing here. You tried. Petunia Mask and Saffron Shade, I'm going to send you guys on a border patrol. And you notice a Raven Clan patrol renewing their scent marks ahead. Let's go ahead and chat with them. You guys are Raven Clan descendants, after all. Saffron Shade approaches the other clan patrol, striking up a conversation about the weather. After talking for a short time, the two patrols part ways. Saffron Shade remarks on the Raven Clan cat's kindness to the leader once the patrol has returned to camp. To the others, not the leader. That's something we're going to have to keep in mind, is because we don't have a leader, and they're starting to talk a lot more about having a leader. We're not going to have a leader until we have at least 10 cats. 10 adults is, I think, what I said. Because, like, we're technically not an established clan until we have 20 cats, or 25? What was the number I said? I'll have to double check. But, regardless, you need to do some herb gathering, Wild Skitter, because I'm pretty sure some prey has gone bad. As the Bethany plants start to dramatically give up on life, they just dramatically give up on life as leaf fall progresses, Wild Skitter takes the opportunity to go harvest from them. Alright, and you got some Bethany. Your keen eyes pick out their target quickly and they bring back a great haul of Bethany for the herb stores. Nice. You've been kind of doing it all on your own, but I think that... Is this gonna last us through Leaf Bear? It's a good question. I'm not sure. But we can move on to the next moon. Pronghorn Smoke brought a litter of 3 kits back to camp, but refused to talk about their origins. Pronghorn Smoke! When did these kits happen? And again, there's just... All these cats are still part of the family. Saffron Shade says something that rubbed Wild Skitter the wrong way, and Wild Skitter thinks Saffron Shade is very helpful. So these two, like these siblings are not always getting along, but they're trying. Petunia Mask is happy to run into Pronghorn Smoke today. Ant Tree thinks Saffron Shade is very helpful. And then there's the kids. Pronghorn Smoke swaps favorite prey with Bluebell Kit. Sayako swaps favorite prey with Burrow Kit. I mean, Burrow Kit is a little too tiny to eat prey, I think, for now. And Sayako nods politely as Burrow Kit passes by. Ooh, I want to see the kits. I want to see the kits. Oh, look at them. So this is Bluebell Kit. You're a very pale gray. And you're going to have long fur. You're going to be the first long fur cat we've got since Shadow Sight way back when. Actually. Blue Kit snuggles up to the belly of Pronghorn Smoke. And Burrow Kit also snuggled up. Look, you've got a kind of funny pattern, but you are going to become Wildfire. So I'm going to change your name. I'm gonna know how to change it as well. So Wildfire. But for now, you're a Kit. Well, actually, I'm gonna have to just hit done first. And then hit done again. And that way you can actually see it will become Wildfire. But Wildfire, you are now Pronghorn Smoke's Kit. Congratulations. Hopefully we keep these kits alive. And how much prey do we even have? Do we have enough to... Right now we only have one hungry cat, and that's Saffron Shade. Everybody else is satisfied. We have prey rationing turned on, so if cats get hungry, we can stay on top of that. I hope. But... 1, 2, 3 random cats I'm going to go ahead and send on a border patrol, and the other 2 I'll send on a hunting patrol. For now, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send 3 cats on the border patrol, try and find some new cats to join us, and 2 cats on the hunting patrol, see if we can gather some prey. The patrol finds an opening to what seems to be a new set of tunnels. The patrol traits are adventurous and rebellious. This could be dangerous. But do we want to dare? Do we dare? It could be something okay. And there's 3 of us. There's 3 cats here. I'm going for it. It seems that this hole is home to a cranky Wolverine. The fact that the patrol learns very quickly when Pronghorn Smoke cries out in pain. The cats back out of the tunnel quickly, but not quickly enough to save their clanmate. Pronghorn Smoke died, and you just brought back kids. Your kids are gonna grow up without their parents. I'm so sorry, Wild Kid. Your father has died. I'm so sorry. Was it their father? I can't remember. Yes, it was their father. I'm so sorry. You two go hunting. It'll be safer. It's just nice to hang out with their sibling, especially when the weather has kept them in camp too often recently. They don't manage to catch anything like the number of catches they were both expecting to get. A bit disappointing, even if they're not entirely empty pod. And I don't think Petunia Mask and Ant Tree really know what happened to Pronghorn Smoke. Oh no. I mean, we got prey. And look, the amount we need to survive has gone down. Oh no, this is gonna be sad. Wild Skitter, you gather some herbs. What, did you get a dream from StarClan last night as you head out to gather cobwebs? Did you? No, you can't make sense of the vision. Oh no. Now I feel terrible. Next moon, I suppose. See how everybody's grief is affecting them. Ant Tree tossed a snake out of camp before it could bite someone. Sayako was seen racing along the border with their rival from Garlic Clan. And Pronghorn Smoke has taken their place in StarClan. Forgotten clan mourns their loss, and their clanmates will miss the spot they took up in their lives. Nobody is unable to hunt or anything, at least, but I still feel bad. Saffron Shade greets Petunia Mask as they're exiting the Warrior's Den. Wild Skitter couldn't imagine how boring things would be without a friend like Ant Tree. I'm glad Ant Tree's still here. Petunia Mask and Bluebell Kit enjoy each other's company. I wonder if, like, Petunia Mask is helping to take care of the kits. Ant Tree and Wild Kit have a long discussion about goals and aspirations and find they both have a lot in common. Sayako appreciates Burrow Kit telling them they had a feather stuck to their face. Sayako also appreciates how Wild Kit always seems to ask how they're doing. And Bluebell Kit is complaining that Sayako never does anything helpful. Come on, Sayako seems to be kind of hanging with the kids a little bit. Maybe like they see like all the other cats are like spending time with them because they're family. But Sayako doesn't really. Sayako might feel like a little bit on the outs because like they're the only one who's not related. And Bluebell Kid's like, well, why isn't Sayako helping us? Could be that. Like I don't know. Wild Kid saw Saffron Shade the other day but didn't get a chance to mew hello. And Burrow Kid argues with Sayako in front of the other cats and reveals something embarrassing. How did you find that out? You are just a baby. Well, look at them. They're starting to come out of the nursery. I see. Oh, yep. There's you, Burrow Kit. And there's Wild Kit. I picked you to be Wildfire because like you're a little bit more brownish, kind of got a little bit of a reddish coloring to you. And Bluebell Kit got in trouble for bringing thorns into the nest. Burrow Kit is wishing Wild Kit would play more quietly, and you're bullying and quick to help. You're a little bully? Oh my goodness, Burrow Kit. Wild Kit is a daydreamer and quick to help. And Bluebell Kit got in trouble for bringing thorns into the nest, and you're an attention seeker and quick to help. My goodness, kits. Ant Tree bargains with StarClan, begging to send Pronghorn Smoke back. Oh, Ant Tree. I'm sorry, sweetie. Petunia Mask slips out of camp to visit Pronghorn Smoke's grave. Everybody's like mourning Pronghorn Smoke right now. I don't blame them. And I don't think the kids really remember Pronghorn Smoke at all because they were too little. They were just tiny little potatoes. And now they're old enough to actually talk and they've never met Pronghorn Smoke. Saffron Shade feels a sense of dread. I don't blame you. A whole bunch of cats have... We lost a really great cat. Sayako is batting at their tail. Sayako you kind of, like, I know you used to be a kitty pet, but we could use a little bit more solemnness right now, I think, in terms of everything. It's Leaf Bear. We could use the help. And Wild Skitter mixes up herbs. Well... it just occurred to me that we have 2 cats with wild as their prefix. It's fine. They're different wilds. It could be like a matter of like, yeah, I named my kid after you because you're my family and stuff. So it could be that. Let's see, you two. We have 42 prey somehow. We got lucky. I'm sending you guys on a border patrol. The patrol finds a loner who is interested in joining the clan. They banter with the cat a bit, making them feel more welcome. Yes, please do join us. The patrol doesn't have to do much convincing. The loner seems happy to join the clan. And we have Pete. Pete, let me see you. Hi, Pete. You're getting used to your new home. Oh, she's pretty. She's like a little cream color. She also has a single stripe. We're getting a lot of single stripe cats. But you know what? That's fine. You're playful, an excellent teacher, and a good climber. And you don't quite blend in as much, so I'm honestly kind of happy about that. You're gonna actually be visible when the seasons change and stuff. Gonna send Saffron Shade with Petunia Mask, also on the border patrol. And you catch a scent of a large dog. We're not gonna mess with that. We don't have what it takes to deal with a large dog. You, I'm going to send Herb Gathering. And you smell some raspberries nearby, but it seems that they're just over the border. I mean, you're a healer. Healers should be allowed to cross the border, I believe. They pad over to the border and hesitate only momentarily before crossing. They quickly gather some of the berries, making sure to leave plenty for Garlic Clan's medicine cat if they need some too. And we got some raspberry. Excellent. And with that, let's go ahead and move on to the next spoon. We have 2 outside cats, we have some kits, and hopefully things will go okay. We have no deputy or leader, but that's alright. Saffron Shade spends some time with Petunia Mask and they end up understanding each other a little better. And you also have a nice chat with Wild Skitter, the 2 of you do. That's good. Wild Skitter is disappointed when Bluebell Kit doesn't uphold a promise. Oh no. Petunia Mask surprises Pete with something nice. Ant Tree is complaining that Wild Kit never does anything helpful. I mean, Wild Kit's still a kit, so let's be real. Psycho saw Ant Tree the other day, but didn't get a chance to meow hello. Psycho confronted Bluebell Kit about their bad attitude, but it only makes Bluebell Kit act out more. Bluebell Kit, please. And Bluebell Kit had a spat with Wild Skitter over a piece of prey on the fresh kill pile. Bluebell Kit, my goodness, you are a feisty little bugger, huh? Bluebell Kit, Wild Kit, and Ant Tree had a nice talk while eating. Wild Kit approves of Pete's recent efforts. Burrow Kit and Saffron Shade had a long discussion about goals and aspirations and find that they both have a lot in common. And Pete wants to spend more time with Burrow Kit. And they had a long aspiration about goals and aspirations, find they don't agree on many things. My goodness. At least Pete seems to be getting along with the kits. Wild Skitter is playing Moss Ball with Bluebell Kit. So everybody's hanging out with the kits. We've got these kits to take care of. At least everybody's well fed. Pete is eavesdropping on Bluebell Kit. Maybe that's why Bluebell Kit's acting up, because cats are eavesdropping. Psycho is having a hard day. Oh, Psycho! I hope you'll feel better soon. Saffron Shade's a bit cross with Bluebell Kit. I mean, Bluebell Kit has been, like, kind of acting up, let's be real. Petunia Mask is grateful to Wild Skitter for their treatment. Oh, that's sweet. Ant Tree watches Wild Kit pretend to hunt a mouse. I feel like Ant Kit's the one who's mainly watching the kits right now. Like, she seems to be the one who's, like, the most intent on, like, making sure they're okay. She's the one who spent the most time with them this moon, I think. Bluebell Kit is hiding from other cats. Oh my goodness. You're a little attention seeker and you're hiding. Maybe you got in trouble and that's why you're hiding? Is that what's going on, Bluebell Kit? Wild Kit doesn't want to grow up yet. Oh, sweetie. And Burrow Kit teases Wild Kit all day long. My goodness. You've also got, like, these really blue eyes. Like, look at you. You've got, like, are those markings on your eyes? I can't quite tell. I think that you actually have like markings under your eyes that make them appear like to have like a little bit of like really bright color to them. It is a very fun white pattern though. It is really cool. Regardless, let's send a few cats on a border patrol together. And you hear a startled sound, the hiss of pain. They find a loner who appears to be injured. Let's take care of the loner. The patrol rarely approaches the loner, who doesn't seem to notice them. It's obvious that the cat is bleeding out. Pete attempts to staunch the bleeding and carry the cat to camp, but it's no use. Hopefully the loner didn't suffer too much. And our reputation towards outsiders has worsened. Aww. Saffron Shade and Psycho, do some hunting, I suppose. Catch the scent of a fox, tracking it, you spot a kit fox wandering through the grass carrying a mouse in its jaws. Apparently, a kit fox is a type of fox, not necessarily like a fox kit, as I mistakenly thought it was. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about this type of fox to know if it's safe to go after them. And we've just lost a cat pretty recently, so I don't want to risk it. So I'm gonna say do not proceed for now. It's an insignificant amount of fresh kill to start a fight over. Yeah. Right now, Saffron Shade is the only one who's hungry right now, so let's just move on to next moon. Saffron Shade sees that Wild Skitter's piece of prey looks tastier and asks if they like to swap. They agree happily, saying they like that one better. Wild Skitter wishes they could get their pelt to shine like Saffron Shade's. Petunia Mask is complaining that Burrow Kit never does anything helpful. They're a kit. Let them be a kit. Burrow Kit thinks that Ant Tree isn't so bad after all. Psycho bickered about something trivial with Bluebell Kit. And comes up with a plan to sneak out of camp with Wild Kit. My goodness. It's probably, again, like the whole escape plan thing. That's what I'm coming up with when it says plan to sneak out of camp. They're talking about escape plan if, like, worst comes to worst. Psycho has, like, kind of talked a little bit about trying to being a little bit worried about like some of the stuff around camp. We've seen that already, so maybe Psycho is just like, hey, if something bad happens, this is how we're gonna escape this way, okay? So you climb over this barrel here and you go under this like barbed wire fence here. Be careful not to snag your pelt. Something like that, I guess. Bluebell Kit and Petunia Mask realize they have more in common than previously thought. Wild Kit plays Moss Ball with Saffron Shade. Burrow Kit thinks the prey Pete is biting into on the other side of camp looks delicious. Burrow Kit, you tend to get pretty jealous, don't you? Pete can't stand being around Saffron Shade. And Pete has also drawn the ire of Psycho by deliberately taking the last piece of their favorite nesting materials for himself. My goodness, Pete, are you causing trouble? Are you causing trouble, Pete? Wild Skitter almost got lost. Please do not get lost near the two-leg nest. We have lost cats that way before. I don't want to lose any more cats that way. Please, please, please. Pete tries to set a good example for younger cats. Psycho wonders how Pete is doing. I mean, here's the thing. It says you're trying to set a good example for younger cats. But you've been messing around with other cats quite a bit. Psycho wonders how Pete is doing. I mean, you could always talk to Pete. Saffron Shade saw a pair of two legs near camp today. Ooh, please be careful. Another reason we're probably considering, another reason we're talking about, two-leg nest stuff, and... please, be careful around two legs. Petunia Mask is sparring with some clanmates. Nice, you are a good fighter. I love how Petunia Mask is, really skilled. Ant Tree is playing a prank on Bluebell Kit. Aw, Ant Tree. And Bluebell Kit is annoying older cats. Maybe you're annoying Ant Tree, so Ant Tree is pranking you back. That could be it. Wild Kit sorts blades of grass like a medicine cat would. Aww, do you want to be a medicine cat, Wild Kit? Is that what you want? Burrow Kit is pestering older cats to play with them. Oh my goodness. Don't pester them. You can just ask. You can just ask to help. I like it. Just look like a little pile of kids over there in the nursery. They're just so adorable. Anyways, patrols. Saffron Shade, Petunia Mask, and Ant Tree. Go on the border patrol, please. And you notice that Garlic Clan sent his straight into the territory. After poking around a bit, your patrol notices a Garlic Clan apprentice wandering nearby, hopelessly lost. The apprentice is distraught upon discovering they're on the wrong side of the border, and while Saffron Shade understands it was an honest mistake, they still lecture the apprentice on the importance of respecting border lines. Goodness, be careful. You two, I'm gonna send hunting, just in case. They come across a bird that's occupied scratching at the ground for insects, and they catch the bird before it flies away and bring it home with small amounts of prey. So in case prey does start to rot, we still have enough to feed the clan, so that's good. I might just feed Saffron Shade so you're not, like, starving. I mean, like, you're already not starving, but just, I kind of want to feed you up just so that you're, there you go. We've still got prey in the fresh kill pile. It's all fine. Let's go ahead and do the final moon for this episode, shall we? Moon 70. And Wild Skitter has another headache. It's off and on, herbs have been helping, but Starclan help them. Having so many headaches gets annoying. I totally feel ya, buddy. Saffron Shade bumps heads with Wild Kit reassuringly. Aw. Wild Skitter is giving Burrow Kit a task. Petunia Mask acknowledges Wild Kit with a twitch of their whiskers. Anttree is jealous that Sayako went on patrol without them. Sayako is hoping that Saffron Shade notices them. Sayako wishes that they could get their pelt to shine like Burrow Kit's. Bluebell Kit shared an embarrassing story about Burrow Kit that they were asked not to share. Oh, kits. You kits. Wild Kit and Saffron Shade agree about something trivial. Burrow Kit saw Wild Skitter the other day, but didn't get a chance to meow hello. Pete heard an ugly rumor about Wild Kit, and Pete thinks the prey Wild Kit is biting into on the other side of camp looks delicious. You two, you don't get along with Wild Kit, do you? I kind of want to see your relationships with everybody. You do not get along with Wild Kit or Saffron Shade. And Burrow Kit you've got some dislike with as well. You don't have any traits that would indicate that you shouldn't get along with anybody. But, I mean, maybe your playful nature is getting the better of you. And you're craving the taste of rabbit. You know what? That's fine. Wild Skitter is proud of their ability to care for their clanmates. I mean, you've worked hard on it. You really have. Sayako wants to get to know Anttree better. Okay. Saffron Shade is feeling nervous. Aw, buddy. Petunia Mask is showing off a trinket they found while exploring. Little trinket? Did you bring home an accessory that maybe sometime soon? It'd be nice if we got an accessory. Anttree is a bit cross with Wild Kit. Bluebell Kit wakes up early to meow hello to the Dawn Patrol. Aw. Wild Kit is asking older cats how kids are born. My goodness. And Burrow Kit wants to have fun. Yeah, I don't blame ya. Wanting to have fun is fun. And there was something I wanted to check out. Saffron Shade, I want to see your relationships. Right now, what do you think of everybody that's currently in the clan, actually? If I remove Show Dead, you actually have a little bit of romantic like towards Sayako. That's what I was seeing. And Sayako also has a romantic like towards Saffron Shade, so will that go anywhere? Sayako and Saffron Shade could be a cute couple. I could kind of see them. I could kind of see it. That it would be adorable. But for now, let's go ahead and do one more border patrol. Petunia Mask spies a fat rabbit on the other side of the Raven Clan border. A tempting opportunity to be sure, but it may not be wise to hunt on a different clan's territory. Between the three of them, rebellious, playful, adventurous. Plus, Petunia Mask is a good fighter. I think she'd be willing to take the risk anyway. Let's be real, she would. She would. Petunia Mask pounces without hesitation. They glance around, rabbit hanging from their muzzle, but it seems there aren't any Raven Clan cats nearby. Petunia Mask trots back over the border, their prize in tow and transgression unnoticed. Yeah. And, I mean, you're technically part Raven Clan, so maybe they won't notice. Maybe they won't notice your smell, except that you do have 2 outsiders with you, so they might smell that, but who knows. You two? I don't think you actually have to go hunting. Let's do a border patrol again. Know some suspicious paw prints in the mud, but in the short grass. I've lost 2 cats to this so far. Or was it just 1? I feel like I lost 2 to this. But you guys are both experienced. Do I dare? I'm gonna... Boldly, Saffron Shade follows the paw prints to a trespassing rogue and confronts them. Fur puffed up and scowling, Saffron Shade and Antry demand the rogue leaves Forgotten Clan territory. Intimidated by their confidence, the rogue gives in and leaves without a fight. Good. And finally, Wild Skitter. Let's do some herb gathering. While gathering fresh water, Wild Skitter sees strange ripples on the surface of a puddle. They gaze into the puddle, only to see weird ripples were caused by a small frog. Wild Skitter feels disappointed because they really could have used some guidance from StarClan. I don't blame ya. Like, we are in a situation where we have been losing cats. We've got 3 new cats. Their parent is dead though, and I feel sad. I really do feel sad. Like, what is your... You were born in another clan. Who was Pronghorn Smoke, like, touching noses with another cat from another clan or something? Did I miss that? I feel like that might have been the thing. Was Pronghorn Smoke hanging out with a cat from a different clan? Please let me know in the comments if that's something you saw, because I can't remember that. But at the very least, we finally have some cats that aren't just like black and dark gray. Like, we've got some unique colors. But for now, I'm going to leave this episode off here. So guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of The Wastes. If you enjoyed, please do be sure to hit the like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Stay safe out there, everybody.